Today we are in the third most expensive town in the country, about to go to Breckinridge skate park, 12,000 square feet of concrete madness. In my research of this skate park, I found 5 comments that mention the same thing, basically mentioning to me the worst kind of person that you could ever find at a skate park and why these people were bothered when they actually tried to come to this park. But first, let's actually look at the park because I'm staring at it right now and my eyes are so happy, and holy crap, it is massive. First of all, this skate park probably has some of the most variation I've ever seen. It's massive and it looks like so much fun just to pump through. It's also hard to breathe because we are really high up in the sky and I'm not used to it. The best thing for me to do when I go to parks like this is to focus on one little thing to warm up, like a small quarter pipe or something just to get my legs going. So I'm gonna find something like that in this park, and then let's continue our conversation right after I get a little bit of warm up in. Incredibly fun. I want to talk about each thing that I actually skated, but first, the topic of this video. The worst person at the skate park is definitely not this guy. Oh, what's up? Oh my god, look at the hat. Yo, what is up?
Sean Hill.
Dude, oh my god, that is shocking. How you doing, dude?
It's good to see you.
You too.
I've been here like 3 mornings in a row waiting for this.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Dude, you're the best.
I appreciate that. I saw the pants from afar and I was like, dude, those are so sick. This dude's name was Taryn and he was wearing a Progress Daily hat, and just, I'm in Colorado randomly and there's someone wearing the merchandise that I have. It's just like, it makes me so happy. But when I looked at the reviews of the park, it said that there were cool guys here. Basically people who are probably somewhat of an older generation who kind of feel like, since they've been around for a long time in this lifetime, that they can be mean and commanding of the younger people who skate parks. There's nothing worse to me than someone who deludes themselves into thinking that they have some level of superiority based on their age. It's not that they're good skateboarders at all. Has nothing to do with that. Just the fact that they're older. And they don't realize that people who are good at skateboarding look at them kind of like, dude, relax. Don't be mean to people. Don't bully kids around. Don't try to little bro people by treating them like they're your younger brother. A good example is Tanner Fox one time uploaded a video of him trying to skate Venice Beach skate park. At this skate park, there were actually people who came to the skateboarder's side and basically just gave Tanner a hard time for skating the park, even though he's extremely talented and definitely less in people's way than probably most people at the park. I bring that up because at this skate park, there were literally 5 reviews of people talking about people like that here. The first 1-star review is somebody who tried to come and skate here, but they had camp going on, so he turned around and left. Apparently the camp counselor yelled at the guy for walking away without showing like respect. Even if the dude did come to the park and go like, dang, and it was bummed, of course you're gonna be bummed. You came all the way here and you can't skate. So if you turn around and walk away, you're not supposed to, you can't yell at the dude for not acting happy or good. Anyways, he yelled at him in front of all the kids. Another person said, be prepared to be harassed by every 12 to 14-year-old for not being as good at skating compared to them, or the 15 to 17-year-old age group who takes over the entire park for their hangout smoke sessions. Great build park, but worst skate environment I have ever experienced. Now, to be fair, this park has an overwhelming amount of support and love. It's actually 4.5 stars. There's just 5 1-star reviews that all say the same thing out of 55 reviews, and the rest are pretty much 5 stars. Which just means that a few individuals dealt with the worst kind of people you can find at skate parks, and that is the result. It turns you off. It makes you not want to come back to the park ever again, which is a bummer because this park is phenomenal. Don't ever go to a skate park thinking that it's more yours than anybody else's. It's a public park. If you're older, it still doesn't mean that you own it any more than some kid who's showing up. He has just as much of a right to be there as you. anyone does. Okay, that's enough talking for now. I'm gonna try to skate the transition here and just see what that feels like, because it's scary for me. Learning transition is a very tedious process. I should probably have a helmet because I feel so uncomfortable on it. But you know, that was something. I'd say my favorite obstacles at this park so far is probably this whole combination right here. This ledge right here, it's so fun because you can just sit in a board slide all day. And it's so wide that it kind of just lets your body stay centered. And even if you move a little bit, your trucks let you just stay over it. The thing with this rail right here, it's way longer than it looks, so any trick you get in, you kind of have to just sit on it. And it's weird that I messed up so badly on the first two 50-50 grinds. It's because I've been so used to round rails recently that square rails actually kind of freak me out. And in terms of this thing right here, don't know why this exists, but I definitely think it's cool to try to figure out. It's such a high ollie to get into it, but still very rewarding. Now this is the kind of transition I can get used to. It's barely this high to me sitting down, and there's no fear factor. And I did learn like the fakie Smith kickflip out, which is something that's been on my list forever. And now that I've done it on a 2-foot, I could take it to a 3-foot and maybe eventually, don't say it, come on now, 4-foot. So at this point, I'm pretty beat. Every time I skate transition, even if it's not anything good, I get super exhausted. So I think the best way to wrap up the session, the last session of the video, is just to have fun. Just try to figure out random things to play around with, do some tinker type tricks, maybe actually skate this little handrail and stair set. I didn't even touch that at all. But my body is just, you know, it's tired from this trip. This will probably be the last video you see of me in Colorado. I'm gonna spend the rest of the time just trying to completely unwind. Try not to pull out my camera, even though it's really fun filming. I love making these videos for you. But if you do wanna keep up with me, I do always post on my Instagram, @JohnHill. I post all day, every day on that. And of course, you know that I've been making 5 videos a week on YouTube, period, 2 on this channel, 3 on my Progress Daily channel. So you can never really run out of content. I'm making it all the time. And I do it just because I feel like I like doing it. It's so fun. Anyways, let's do the tinker session, because that sounds fantastic. My Breckinridge skate park video. Holy crap, this park is amazing. If you are a local around here, you're very lucky. This thing is incredible. There's so many different types of things to learn on, and then a lot of things to step up your game with. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my vacation. I have like 3 days left here, and then I'll be back in New York City grinding away. I'll be spending time in South Carolina a lot coming up just to work on the skate park and the skate shop we're building in there. Lots of stuff. I hope to see you next time every Tuesday and Thursday for a new video on this channel, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the Progress Daily channel. All the links in the description down below. Take care, Progress Daily, and keep killing it! I can't make it to the very end.